It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and this one features Marlon Humphrey. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Ravens and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And away we go in Cincinnati. Travion Williams now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Moss with another carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Moss hauls it in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they had that one contained right at the line. Dax Hill up for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. They give right side to Henry. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. the hands of Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Third down, 1 yard to go. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals. New set of downs for him from the 46. They kick the running back in motion. First down, Burrow to throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow from the gun. And when they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Bengals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Able to find Renfro here. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow setting to throw. Renfro on the catch. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow setting up the play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Lamar out of the pistol. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
From the 37. That pass complete. Oh, baby. He gets rocked, and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands, he wasn't going to be denied.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. That pass caught by Renfro. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. A 1st down. Here's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing is Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Butker knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover. And it's the Browns who are out on top. Deshaun Watson, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And at the half, they are down to the visiting Dolphins in that one. Tua Tagovailoa with a touchdown throw. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. First down, here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, so often, Kate, we talk about the little guys, right? Get them in space. But how about the big guys? When you can out-muscle them and get them the ball quick like that, they can put some yards together and move those chains.
Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time. Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Pass complete to Walker. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 1st down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3rd and goal for Jones. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Bullock's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they get this down to the 28. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. That's completed out to the right. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Eligible receiver downfield.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Jones. That's taken in by Henry. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Room to the right. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. It's a race down the right side. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. After the run, though, we see he's in some visible pain out there. No doubt from that big hit he took. Trainers have to look at him now.
11, Thomas. 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And now it's second down. Straight ahead with Williams. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense to the line for second down. Pistol now for Jones. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Baltimore! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running back sent in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow to the air now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw again, it's Burrow. Able to find Renfro here. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. This finds all complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. Renfro on the catch. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Burrow setting up the play action. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the Bengals got to it and recovered the football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Flying down the middle with Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Here's a give for Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running right with Mitchell. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It's from the right hash, 46 yards.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now Burrow. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focus in on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
From the 27. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Burrow from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Running once more with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Defense, let's go!
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.
be great and